the WWE's Apex Predator.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Think about the journey this man has had, from the blue chip legacy prospect to the legend killer to eventually world champion.
Or what about all the allies and enemies that Randy Orton has made along the way? And he's beaten just about all of them, allies included.
The Viper has consumed everything in his path. Randy Orton may just be the greatest of all time.
There is no question, Randy Orton is one of the most vicious competitors we've ever seen.
I agree, Saxton, and his venom is as potent as ever. Orton knows how to debilitate any opponent.
Once the fangs come out, Orton aims for the kill.
When the lights go out, you must run. Bray Wyatt has arrived.
One of the most unique and twisted minds we've ever seen.
Entrancing and menacing.
Getting set to take on the Apex Predator, the Viper.
One of the greatest of all time. This is going to be a rough night for him.
singles match, you needed a bit of a deranged mind to agree to these stipulations.
This is where all the barriers come down. You really find out who a superstar is and what they're capable of with nothing to hold them back.
Look at this, Byron. Here comes a suplex.
Oh, slingshot. Orton measuring his opponent.
Uh-oh. And a well-timed counter. Wow. Clothesline. Orton gets the better there. Solid contact from the Viper. Answers back on Orton.
Elbow drop. And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Nice snap power slam by the Viper.
Down for the pin. 2. And he forces a shoulder up after 2.
That would have been a shocker.
Uh-oh.
Good golly. Caught by surprise with that clothesline.
And a series of vicious stomps. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
There's a reason this man's called the Apex Predator.
Tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper.
Byron, what kind of mindset do you need going into a no DQ match?
You have to be prepared to do things you normally wouldn't even contemplate. No disqualifications means you have to do everything you can to get the win, or else your opponent will first. DDT!
Orton putting his knowledge to good use with a precision strike.
The end for Wyatt is looking inevitable here.
Is it enough to overcome Bray?
And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
Oh, kick out at 2.
For most men, I'd call that resiliency, but for Wyatt, it's become habitual to take his opponent's worst punishment with a smile.
The Viper cannot believe this. That should have ended this match, but it continues. Playing possum, shoulders down. Kicks out before 1.
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out.
Ooh.
Look at this.
DDT.
Kneeling.
He's been put through the ringer tonight.
Yeah, Extreme Rules matches eventually take their toll on
Soaring.
Oh, he paid for that high risk. Boom. Turns it around.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. And he gets directed into the corner.
Bray reverses.
Splash! Massive.
And now with the cover. Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
I was not expecting that from him at this point. Way to avoid that. The Viper shows his instinct.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
Counters the Viper's attack.
Randy Orton
Hoisting up his opponent
with a wicked fall-away slam.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. This is the only time anyone gets excited about garbage, when a steel trash can gets involved with a fight.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Oh, great. Now for something painful and tiring.
I can't be... Oh, no, are they setting the table on fire?
This is too damn far.
DDT planted him.
And he just just got caught good once again.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Just torturing his opponent.
He can barely gain his footing, and he has no clue what's coming.
Get the tables! Exploder through the table. Absolutely pushing on the boundaries of reason. What a satanic maneuver.
We might need medics, maybe even the whole fire department.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
And a disorienting blow to the head there. This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone. Mercilessly attacking over and over with no remorse. This kind of brutality is sickening. WWE Universe wants tables. Well,
They're setting the table on fire.
Oh my God.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
he grabbed the chair. Now would be a good time to run.
Precision offense from the Viper.
The attacks will not relent. No way! Look out below! Fearlessly soaring to the outside. My goodness!
Doing whatever it takes to eliminate the competition.
And just in time, he gets out of there.
Into a neck breaker. So well matched. These men aren't giving up any ground.
Showing their strength of will, their refusal to back down.
Reversal. And that turns things around. A consistent attack being mounted on Wyatt.
Bray needs to find a way to get back on the saddle.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Filthy German suplex.
Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Looking to finish things off.
Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back elbow.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Able to slip out of that one.
Oh, just grinding the edge of the chair into their body.
Orton now dictating the pace here.
And Orton's turned the match in his favor, letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
There it is! Reversal!
Momentum going back to Bray's corner.
Good chance for Wyatt to gain his wits about him.
Belly to belly. Wyatt turns the tables. And Bray gets stopped in his tracks.
Hooked up.
Oh, shit breaker. Randy Orton with the Orton stops, just punishing his opponent.
Not a single person in this place is sitting down.
We might just be watching one of the greatest matches we've seen in quite some time here. And Wyatt is not accustomed to this position.
But Wyatt can't allow this burst to hinder him.
He's got a kendo stick, a weapon we've seen used to great effect time and time again. Oh, trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous. And he definitely has plans for this ladder.
The beauty of this business, we're always learning new sorts of uses for a ladder.
Getting dumped onto the ladder. Bad place to be in.
I have no idea what the thought process is here. Delivered into the barricade.
On the outside. Back
barricade.
Randy completely dictating the pace here.
And Randy Orton is on a roll here.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Wyatt was waiting on that.
Orton launches his opponent with an exploder. And his core remains the focus here.
Every blow taking more of his breath away.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
He's got a sledgehammer. Oh, man, this is not going to end well. He's quick to get out of the way there.
Sister Abigail.
Wyatt had him out of sorts and capitalized.
That's just what he does, Saxton.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick. He wants this fight on the outside.
Every person in this capacity crowd is on their feet.
And with good reason. These superstars are earning all of their respect.
Turns that in his favor.
Vicious right forearm.
And he slides him back to the mat. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring. Interesting use of the ladder here, guys.
This isn't going to end well for anyone.
Under the ropes and back into the ring. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Boom, utilizing the unforgiving steel of the ladder.
He's setting the ladder up on the turnbuckles.
Getting inventive with the damage he wants to deal. He might have him.
The count was stopped before it started.
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it. Oh, man. This is a way to incapacitate every inch of your opponent. Slowly, methodically, and painfully. Over and over again. Orton lining it up. We have seen this before.
Randy Orton.
Picture perfect from Orton.
And going for the pin. He manages to kick out. What strength.
There is something inhuman in the soul of Bray Wyatt. It's the only explanation for what we just saw.
Orton is going to have to keep his composure moving forward. He thought he'd put him down with that one, and now he's got to think of another way. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Piercing the throat.
And Bray has no control here.
Every form of offense Wyatt attempts is being neutralized. Able to make a timely escape. Orton's so evasive.
Hooked up. DDT. Anything can happen in WWE, and this audience is seeing that firsthand.
The entire WWE Universe is going to have to pick their jaws off the floor after this one's done.
Powerbomb all the way to the outside. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Going to finish things off. Showing no regard for his opponent's well-being, using him like a hammer saw to break the table in half.
Clearly holding nothing back, looking to do lasting damage. Going right after the neck, neckbreaker.
Merciless attacks from the Viper.
This devastating offense from Orton is so hard to prepare for.
And saw what was coming there.
Wyatt's got the claw hook. It's hooked in deep.
That could end the Viper's night.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Looking for something, anything under the ring. Lands the trash can. That'll leave a mark.
the ladder with such velocity.
I wouldn't lay there too long.
He's doing some dangerous redecorating.
I think the table really ties it all together.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam!
Randy Orton.
Ooh, classic Orton. Oh, and a stomp. Just despicable, menacing.
Stomp after stomp after.
This is getting out of control.
You gotta be kidding me.
The table. Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Looking to finish things off. Through a flaming table. Are you kidding me?
Well, let's just hope everyone is okay, Corey.
No, of course they're not okay, Saxton. No one's immune to fire.
And now headed to the outside. Being positioned for something here.
With a ladder involved, I guarantee it's not something good. Taking flight.
Oh my God, the ladder just snapped in half. It just snapped in half.
And so did their bodies. My gosh. What a...
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in.
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
Will we see a tap out? Oh, just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold. Boom!
Oh, no. Driving down with the sledgehammer.
No mercy being shown to Wyatt here.
Something tells me Bray enjoys some of this pain.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
With a Sister Abigail. Randy with a counter.
The Viper with meticulous, agonizing stomps.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
And he's going to have to move soon if he wants to stay out of harm's way.
I don't know how much that's up to him right now, Cole.
There's some power behind that punch.
Something's got to give here.
Well, what's next won't be good for anyone.
Oh, no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
That's it. That's a tap. And Wyatt falls to a counter. What a display of strength here. Oh, power bomb to a ladder. And he gets sent back into the ring.
Here comes the pitch. Ripcord lariat. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
This is...
Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there. Sent right into the corner. Ooh, and he stops that offense.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Bray's feeling a sense of confidence here. shutting that down with the back elbow.
Now positioned out of the top rope.
Randy, what are you doing? Orton, oh no. No way.
Put a bow on it. This one's wrapped up.
Going for the cover. Oh, finally got him. I can't believe this match is finally over.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton!
And Orton walks away with the win. You can never count the Viper out, and we just saw why once again here tonight.